Hey guys, this is the second video in the Studio 5000 LogixEmulate series. I'm pretty excited for this one. We're gonna set up our emulator to communicate and jive with FactoryTalk View Studio. So we can set up a client and have some objects manipulate variables in our LogixDesigner project, and also our controller as well, our Emulate controller. I'm using FactoryTalk View Studio Side Edition version 10, and this is being set up on a local station, not distributed or anything else like that, although it wouldn't surprise me if it would work with the distributed as well. So here we go. We'll slide into FactoryTalk, ignore that page. So I'd already had this previously set up in another tutorial, so if you're interested in seeing how to set up FactoryTalk View Studio local station server, we have another video for that, but that is outside the scope to working with our emulator. But we have our initial servers right here: HMI server, alarm and event server, and our data server, which is a FactoryTalk Links data server, formerly known as RS Links Enterprise. So the first thing we have to do to have our emulator jive with Studio is we open up our data server and we click on Communications. And we have to set up our device shortcut. So I've already have a device shortcut that works with the emulator that we have running currently right now, but I will erase this and we will set this up together. So when you initially open up our communication setup, you're going to get a page like this. And what you're going to go to do is you're going to go to your 1789 A17 backplane, and you're going to right click and you're going to start browsing. And almost immediately your Emulate controller that you named in Logix Designer, Emulate Training should populate within this virtual chassis. You'll notice it says slot 2, which is the same over here as slot 2. So with that proofing, we add our new device shortcut, and we'll call this Training Emulate. So now that we created that name, we're going to click over here, and you can see it's sort of grayed out, and then we'll click back and we'll hit apply. So what we did is we just took this device shortcut, which are tags we'll use in FactoryTalk, and that we make up in our LogixDesigner program. And then we hit OK. And we will verify this in our HMI tags. So we'll kind of minimize this over here in the corner, right here. So right now, if we look up here at LogixDesigner, our program over there, you'll see that we have the local input and output card that we made in our emulator rack right here. And we will click on these three little dots down here, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to verify that we can communicate with those. There's our trainer Emulate that we made, our shortcut, showing up as a folder. And we open that up online, and there's our three tags that we made up. So these folders right here, click on all these. We need to hit refresh first. Excuse me for that. Data. And there's our data points. So these data points are representative of these data points right here. There we go. So that is how we know we are communicating between Studio directly to our Emulate rack. And that's all there is to that. So we're done there. So our next video tutorial, we'll probably be creating some objects to manipulate values within our logic and our client that we'll make. All right, thanks guys.